Well, it may be a long weekend in the middle of the summer, but there's no rest for Canada's politicians and those who watch them. All eyes are on Prime Minister Stephen Harper, who may be on the brink of launching the country into its longest and most expensive election campaign in modern history. Catherine CULLEN is watching for signs of an election call in Ottawa. Catherine.
Well, Andrew, we still don't know when Stephen Harper will go to the Governor General's residence to dissolve Parliament and officially start this election campaign. But there's certainly a lot of attention on this weekend. And we do know that Harper has a big political rally planned tomorrow night in Montreal in the riding of Mount Royal, a riding that used to belong to former Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau, Justin Trudeau's father. So certainly perhaps sending a bit of a message there. It's also a riding the Conservatives would very much like to get their hands on. Now, if the election campaign does start this weekend, it will be 11 weeks long. The other parties have attacked the Conservatives over the cost of such a long campaign, but the Conservatives say starting the campaign ensures that everyone is playing by the same rules.
If everyone is campaigning full-time, then I would say it's actually in the interest of taxpayers to not be flying on a government challenger, to be flying on the dime of the Conservative Party and be in a writ where there are very clear rules around spending and other activities for the political parties and others.
Now, NDP leader Tom Mulcair, Liberal leader Justin Trudeau, and Green Party leader Elizabeth May are all scheduled to be at Vancouver's Pride Parade tomorrow, though Mulcair's camp won't confirm whether or not he'll still be there if an election is indeed called. Now, even if the campaign does start soon, it will still come to a bit of an abrupt pause. The leaders will need time to prepare for the first leaders' debate of the election, and that's Thursday, hosted by Maclean's magazine. Now, one theme that we can expect to hear a lot of, both during the debate but throughout the election campaign, is this question of change versus stability. It's already something some of the leaders are talking quite a bit about.
The thing that we've heard the most is that people want change. They want a new approach in Ottawa. They want Ottawa to be fixed, and the NDP is the vehicle for positive change in our country.
Canadians want change. They deserve a plan that's going to strengthen the economy and help the middle class, and that's exactly what we're offering.
In contrast, the Conservatives are painting Justin Trudeau as too risky an option, Tom Mulcair as someone who can't be trusted with power, and in a new attack ad that came out yesterday, as a career politician. Now, this kind of three-way attack, three-way race is something that's pretty unique in Canadian political history, all of which means that whenever this starts, it is going to be an unprecedented campaign. Andrew?
All right, Catherine, thank you. Now, of course, CBC News Network and The National will have extensive coverage of the federal election call. And in the meantime, our colleagues on Parliament Hill are keeping you covered poll by poll. Our interactive feature lets you see how the major parties are faring in the court of public opinion and what the House of Commons could look like if the election were held today. That's at cbc.ca/poll tracker.